So the new album, it's your third, the latest one is called The Winter of Mixed Drinks. Now, I've read your explanation of that title, but I still don't get it.
Well, the explanation, I don't know, probably changes from day to day. But really, the winter of mixed drinks is a time, it kind of represents a time in your life where it doesn't necessarily have to be about drinking. It's just about a period of time where you feel like, you're losing sight of yourself, you're kind of drifting, which I think, drinking heavily can do. I don't want to allude to that directly, although I have clearly. But I think hopefully it's slightly more open-ended than that. So yeah, it's just about being lost and a little bit, mentally adrift, I guess.
Interesting. I find the lyrics on the album very open to interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
But there seems to be a sort of theme running through the record. I mean, maybe it's just my imagination, but ideas popping up. I mean, especially with the song "Swim Until You Can't See Land," especially that being near the beginning. I mean, does that song? Am I totally off, or does that song kind of capture a certain spirit or idea that the record has?
Yeah, I mean that. Saying that there's. Before I even wrote a note of the record, before I wrote any of the songs, I had that phrase in my head, and I guess you could say it was a sort of working title, "Swim Until You Can't See Land," and it does. And there's a refrain from it later in the album, the idea of the sea and this journey that the person's taking crops up in song after song, and it absolutely. It seems like now that we're a couple of albums in, I've recognised that I do like to write quite thematically from album to album. It seems to be the way that my brain can construct a record. There needs to be something, an inherent theme running through everything. So that is the theme. It's there all over it.
And you said that it's not a breakup album.
No, it's a recovery album.
Recovery album.
Yeah, the last one was a breakup album. This one's more. A kind of, it's really not about another person either. It's really more about just one person trying to figure out what the point of them even being alive is. So it's really I've dropped that other person now. I was just kind of more writing about myself on this one.
Well, it does. I mean, it's a great record, and it does seem very. I don't want to use the word upbeat, but
it's fair, positive anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah, that's a reflection of the way life has been, I guess, for me as well. The last record allowed us to achieve a lot of the things that I've always wanted to achieve, and as such, I was happier.
Are you happy with where the band is at now?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're continuing to bring more people to our shows. I think we're progressing creatively, and as long as we're going forward, that's all. I would hate to stagnate at any point. As soon as I feel like that's happening, I think it's time to either end the band or take an extreme move in a certain direction. But as long as we're not stagnant, then I'm happy.
Keep adding new members.
Right. Listen up, Rizzo.
Or like do like a Big Brother thing, just like vote people out.
Vote people out of the band.
Rockstar,
right back
Rabbit, right?
Right back down to one.
Back down to one, but it could be yeah.
Interesting ideas. Well, best of luck with everything. And I have one last question.
Yeah.
Since you can collaborate or do it individually, what 5 albums would you say are essential to any collection?
We'll do it one at a time. I'm going to go, my first one is Yankee Hotel Foxtrot by Wilco.
Oh, jeepers. I'm going to go OK Computer.
I guess so. Desperate Youth, Bloodthirsty Babes by TV on the Radio.
Here Come the Warm Jets.
And In the Airplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. Do we have to do 5 each?
No, that's 5.
That's 5. Is that 5?
I thought you were doing 5. I wasn't.
I'll do 5. We'll do 5 each.
Oh, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Honestly, I wasn't counting.
That's what I wasn't going to ask.
Okay, I'm gonna say right. I'll start. I thought we were gonna. Okay, so I get it. Yeah, Desperate Youth, Bloodthirsty Babes, Yankee Hotel, Foxtrot.
I think you have 4, you have 3.
I got
I
what?
think.
I don't know. We've
Wait,
lost
Scott,
count.
you have 4.
There's
Gordon.
some. Why does it need to be a round
It's
number?
confusing.
Start again.
We start over. We don't. Yeah. We each do
You
5.
can collaborate on this, or you can each do it individually. What 5 albums would you say are absolutely essential to any collection?
All right, my 5 are Yankee Hotel Foxtrot by Wilco, Desperate Youth, Bloodthirsty Babes by TV on the Radio, In the Airplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel, Super Unknown by Soundgarden, and 14 Autumns and 15 Winters by The Twilight Sad.
Cool.
See him.
OK Computer by Radiohead. Brian Eno, Here Come the Warm Jets. Like that. And, Wish by The Cure. Sonic Youth. I'll go with Daydream Nation. How many is that?
One more, Gordon.
One more. The Fame by Lady Gaga.
Of course.
Not the Fame Monster, just
No,
Fame.
no. Well,
that was a sellout,
You're
wasn't it?
pure.
that
You
was
didn't-
that was her selling out. Yeah, you know, I prefer her earlier work.
Okay. Anyways, guys, thanks so much
No,
for coming
thank
in.
you.
Great
Cheers.
talk to you.
Thanks.